Dear students of class 10, today we are going to discuss about another topic. Today is unit 2, reading II. The title of today's topic is Thanksgiving around the world. How people are exchanging or thanking each other around the world. People are celebrating festival not just for the entertainment or having fun or rejoice. They also show festivals also show our heritage, culture and traditions, way of life. Thanksgiving is celebrated around the world to exchange or express thanks for the harvest, enjoying bountiful food and spending time with family, friends and relatives. So that Thanksgiving seems to be uniquely American. The tradition is followed, implemented or applied in different countries in different forms. So let's see how Thanksgiving is celebrated or considered in USA. So Thanksgiving celebrated on the fourth Thursday of every November in USA. It is considered as a national holiday. Commemorate, remember or memorize the feast, big meal or food the pilgrims held after the first harvest in 1921. So it was occurred in 1921 in USA for the first time. The first celebration was also attended which was happened in 1621, and it was attended by 90 Native Americans and 53 pilgrims. Thanksgiving, it's been celebrated intermittently, means irregularly or having intervals or unsteadily ever since after 1621. Thanksgiving dinner with family plays a vital or central role in the celebration in USA, with Americans eating more food on Thanksgiving Day than any other day of the year. They used to eat more food considering or comparing in comparison to other days, including Christmas. Roast turkey is one of the compulsory or essential or mandatory food item while celebrating Thanksgiving. Approximately around 45 million of them are consumed every year, as well as mashed or twisted or pressed potatoes, sweet potatoes, sweet corn and assorted mix of fall vegetables, all food that is native to the Americans, that is general or very well familiar to the Americans. Parades are a big part of the Thanksgiving celebration, and that ranges from small town affairs and featuring the local band and marching band to Macy's Thanksgiving parade through the streets of New York and build, promote or announce as the world's largest parade. It features parade floats and huge balloons. They also use balloons and big balloons, usually based on cartoon characters, and they use big balloons, and those balloons especially imitated or copied from the cartoon characters, as well as from current Broadway shows and other topical themes, and as well as other unique themes or ideas. So let's see another how Thanksgiving festival is celebrated in South Korea. Chuseok, also called Hangnail. Yeah, in Korean Chuseok, and it is called Hangnail, is a Korean festive holiday. It's like Korean festival celebrated on 15th of August according to the calendar based on the monthly cycle of moon. The festival is celebrated to remember the fall harvest and as well as to honor the ancestor of people, as well as honor the forefathers, similarly to Thanksgiving Day in USA. The harvest moon festival, it is according to the lunar calendar, it is also known, and it is one of the most popular holidays in Korea. Traditionally, according to the Korean tradition, it returns to their ancestral hometowns. All Korean they go back to their ancestral, they go to their ancestral and old hometowns to celebrate with their families and relatives. This festival, or on the day of the festivals, they start with a ceremony in which on that ceremony food and wine are offered to the ancestor. Yeah, this is followed by a meal, typically means especially generally or normally consist of fish. This food is made including fish and newly harvested vegetables and grains, whatever that is newly harvested, that can be vegetables or grains. The food most associated, connected, related with the holiday is songpyeon. That is songpyeon, a kind of food in Korea, a crescent shaped curve shaped rice cake that is cooked on a bed of pine needles. Yeah, later in the day after that, celebrants, means the celebrator or merrymaker, visit the graves of their relatives, where more ceremonies are performed, different kind of activities are done. Chuseok is also marked by gift giving and athlete events, including tug of war competitions, archery contests, and siram. Korean wrestling matches. Siram is Korean wrestling matches. Other activities including dancing. They do different kind of activities like dancing, music playing, and on this day many Koreans wear hanbok or traditional clothing. Yeah, another is Dia de Acau de Graças, Brazil. How Thanksgiving is celebrated in Brazil. In Brazil, Thanksgiving is relatively a new festival. Probably it's a new festival, but it is celebrated with great gusto, great relish, or great delight, with great happiness. It is said that when the former Brazilian president Gaspar Dutra visited the USA, he was fascinated, attracted with the holiday, and established the festival in his home country in 1944. When he visited USA in 1944, he got the opportunity to observe the Thanksgiving festival in USA, and he started the same thing in his country, Brazil. Dia de Acau de Graças. It begins with the mass, a crowd of people to offer thanks for an abundant, large or huge harvest, and then. So after that, there is a vibrant, very lively and energetic carnival, and revelers, any celebrator or merrymaker head to the beach. They proceed to, or they go to the beach. Peru, roasted turkey is still the centerpiece, the main food when this is roasted turkey of the Brazilian Thanksgiving festival and that feast of meal or party. But there are few other different or foreign or distant exotic twist. Cranberries do not grow in Brazil, so cranberries also they eat during that festival, and but this is not found, and this is not found, not grow in Brazil. Also they include this in their feast. So a sauce made of jabuticaba, known as the Brazilian grape, a kind of grapes in Brazil, which is whipped up, is thrown up to spread or to feed the birds. Yeah, and this is how Thanksgiving festival is celebrated in Brazil. Next is Liberia. How Thanksgiving is celebrated in Liberia. The celebration of Thanksgiving festival in Liberia is a vibrant and spicy affair. This is a very vibrant, energetic and spicy occasion. Founded, it was started in 19th century by liberated, freed, so American slaves. The slaves who got freedom from America. The festival was started at the same time during 19th century. The festival provides thanks for the freedom. Yeah, especially this, they celebrate this because they got freedom from the American slavery. Liberians celebrate the good things in life. Yeah, everyone celebrate good things in life while also marking their trouble past. So how their troublesome past was difficult for them before getting the freedom, and after getting freedom they just remember their those difficult days and celebrate this. After a church service, church activities, all the families and people gather for a spread of roasted chicken. They just spread the roasted chicken, traditional green bean casserole, that is casserole, and mashed pressed cassava is it's a kind of food. We can call it seto tarul in Nepali. All liberally, generally or generously, kindly, those served with spices, of course. Yeah, the Thanksgiving feast is concluded or finished with an evening of dancing, singing and celebration. This is how Thanksgiving festival is celebrated in Liberia. Now let's go to Barbados. How Thanksgiving festival is celebrated there. In the celebration of crop over is Barbados biggest party. This is the guest party in Barbados. The festival is spreads over a length of 12 weeks. Yeah, the duration of the festival is more than 12 weeks, from May until August, from the month of May until August. When it culminates, yeah, when it get to the climax or get to the end, in the massive finale, ending or resolution, the grand calumet, the grand finale. Yeah, so originally a celebration of the sugarcane harvest. This is especially celebrated for the sugarcane harvest. Crop over has been celebrated since 1780s, when Barbados was world's largest. Yeah, at that time, the Barbados was the world's largest of the sweet stuff and sugar cane. Carnivals breed or infuse the lengthy celebrations, so long celebration and uh, calypso, carol or chanting or chorus with bands and dancers taking part in ever grander, ever big and more flamboyant displays. Flamboyant means animated, yeah, and fancy. Next is how Thanksgiving festival is celebrated in Ghana. The Homo festival. The meaning is to insult or abuse or hoot, cry or utter at hunger in Ghana historically celebrates the ending of a long famine suffered by the Ghanaian, long deprivation of food or food scarcity which was suffered by the Ghanaians. What could be better to celebrate the end of shortage than a feast? So it cannot be better, anything better than to celebrate a feast, to abuse or insult the famine, so scarcity of food. Yeah, if people are suffering or deprived from the food scarcity since long time, and if they are not they are getting enough food now, so this could be the perfect celebration. Palm nut soup, yeah, with fish is served alongside the traditional kopokoi. So this is their traditional food, so including palm nut and fish soup and a kind of grits. So a kind of grits means that is also their traditional food made from unleavened corn dough and palm oil. So unleavened means unraised or banal. This is a kind of traditional food made of corn flour. Starting this, the festival started in May with the sowing of millet, spreading or planting millet. The festival takes place through August, September after a ban. Ban means forbid or stop on drumming and singing. That is meant to encourage the people towards the proper care of the crops. The festival culminates, so climax or end of in night of singing and dancing with the frantic, distressful or panicky beating of drums and loud defiance of hunger and famine. So resistance and opposition. Defiance means resistance and opposition, and frantic means distressful or panicky. In Nepali, if we say unmatta, so unmat, so with very energetic performance of dancing or beating drums or something, some other musical instruments. And let's go to American Iran, how they celebrate Thanksgiving festivals. Their festival that starts back at least to the 14th century BC, before the date of Christ. American in Iran is held, found on the 196th day of the Iranian calendar. This festival is especially celebrated on the 196th day of the Iranian calendar. The festival celebrates a successful harvest, completion of the harvest, and the goddess Meher. The celebration calls for new clothes. They buy or they wear new clothes, and community blessing. They used to bless each other, praying and blessing each other in community groups, and feast on a common table, and that table is decorated with marjoram. Marjoram is we can say oregano also, or winter sweet, which is a very which gives very good fragrance, yeah, good smell. That is pretty close. Sherbet means frozen yogurt, and they drinks that, and with lavish huge dinners. In some villages, a sheep is sacrificed or prepared for the feast or prepare for the party. That slow roasted throughout the day. They prepare throughout the day. And revelers means celebrator or merry maker. Rob use a coal means a lotion or a powder which is used around their eyes as a good symbol or prediction or hint. And throw handful of marjoram, yes, throw the marjoram, lotus and sugar plum. Sugar plum means dainty or sugar candy, or if we say in Nepali, we can say boyer as well. Sweets over each other, and they celebrate Thanksgiving festival in Iran. This is how people celebrate Thanksgiving festival around the world. Now let's go to the exercise.